right, get ready to relax and sit back because the South Carolina Philharmonic is taking you on a musical trip across Europe with Rick Steves' Europe, a Symphonic Journey. This performance is so good that they're coming on Monday night, making a very special night to blend breathtaking visuals, world-class music, and fluid storytelling. Joining us to tell us more about it is Chad Henderson. Chad, welcome back. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is going to be good after people come from the rush of the weekend. They get to have a nice Monday relaxing and enjoying a symphonic journey. For those who are not familiar with Rick Steves' Europe tour and what the experience is, what can audiences expect?
Well, he's a bit of a PBS celebrity, right?
Okay.
So if, I've been to Europe a few times, and every time I go, I spend a good 2 months watching Rick Steves Rick Steves Europe on PBS. So he's put together the symphonic show, and they've actually broadcast it with the Cincinnati Pops, but he's coming to do the concert with us, the South Carolina Philharmonic. He's actually in Portland, Maine right now, and then he comes to us, and then he goes to Charleston. So we're like right in the middle of this little tour he's doing. But you're going to get a lot of, romantic era composers. So a lot of stuff that you would call the greatest hits of classical music, you know, from that era. So you're going to be humming everything. You're going to know it. But what's going to be great is he's going to take us on a vacation basically in one night. No boarding passes needed, no passports. We're going to go through Europe, Italy, Austria, Germany, England, France. And for each country, he's going to give us a little bit of his, he knows a lot about music and history and art and everything, so he'll give us a little bit of that information and tell us about the piece of music and how to contextualize it with the whole journey you're taking. And then we'll play the song from that country, the classical anthem, and then these beautiful footage from his show is going to be on a big screen over the orchestra. So hopefully by the end of the night, if you had a bad weekend, you get to go on vacation Monday night with the SC Phil, Rick Steves.
It's going to be really good. I like that. I'm always so impressed with the art of storytelling through music because you really have to stay focused, listen with your ears, and you can imagine what's happening. I know the screen is there for the help, but for people who haven't been to a storytelling show like that and they're thinking, how are you going to tell me what's happening with music? What would you tell them?
You know, I think music is truly one of the universal art forms. And now, granted, art is whether you like it or whether you don't, right?
Yeah.
But I think music just transports us either way. And there's lots of studies that show how good it is for mental health. I know, like, Mickey Bell was on talking earlier about mental health. I mean, that's really something we're really trying to help our audiences understand this year, is how a moment with the orchestra is a moment of self-care. Because it really does connect a lot of things and release dopamine and all these wonderful chemicals. So, so that plus the beauty of travel. Travel, you know, Rick, one of his favorite things is that the best souvenir you can take from traveling is a broader perspective, and it really makes the world somehow a smaller place where we get to connect more, which is what we do in the concert hall as well. So just good positivity on a Monday night, and plus, you know, just some classical greatest hits, which is going to be fun.
You can't beat that. It's a double win for sure. How can people purchase tickets?
You can go to scphilharmonic.com, or you can visit our friends at the Cougar Center at their website, and tickets are, we've got balcony seats, and we've got the platinum seats right in the center, so you can, you know, high-five Rick while the show's going on. So, and he will be signing autographs after the show, which we're excited about. So if you're a Rick Nick, as they call him, you gotta join us. A Rick Nick,
Look at that, and we're taking a look at some of the shows from the Philharmonic, and listen, it's going to be an amazing time. We want to pull up the details right now so you can join in on this mini vacay on Monday evening with Rick Steves' Europe, a Symphonic Journey. Is happening the 10th at 7:30, of course, at the Cougar Center for the Arts. You can visit the website right now to purchase your tickets. And to stay up to date for whatever else the South Carolina Philharmonic is doing, what's the best way to stay connected?
We are on Facebook and Instagram, but scphilharmonic.com has every event you can imagine.
All righty, we love an updated website. That is good. So make sure you guys hit up the website and look for some amazing shows coming up right here in the Midlands. We're going to take a quick break. When we return,